Hi everyone, my name's Carlie and welcome to this ballet bar workout. This is your warm-up. So before you do each class, just hop on this video just to make sure that our body is really nice and prepared for the exercises we are about to do. All right, so make sure you've got lots of space. I do have a mat. You don't need a mat with you. I'm not using the bar or the chair or whatever you're going to hold for your bar in this warm-up, so feel free to make lots of space, grab some water also if you need that, and let's get going. So, start with your feet just a little bit apart. We're going to pad through our feet, just get the heart rate going a little bit more. Okay, so as you do this, I want you to think this is warming up our feet and our ankles, articulating our muscles and our joints in our feet. Okay, so as you do this, I want you to think every time about going through your feet, controlling it with your calf muscles. Okay, and you're controlling it with those really tiny little intricate muscles and joints in your feet. Okay, so to stabilize those. So you can do it on a soft knee, so just padding through your feet just in your own time. Okay, while you're doing this, I want you to think about pushing your shoulders away from your ears. Belly button is nice and sucked towards the spine. Okay, so we're activating the core. All right, keep those knees soft and notice how I'm not lifting my knee particularly high. Okay, so the hips are moving, they're getting warm at the same time, but we're not thinking about lifting it nice and high. We're keeping it low for now. All right, good job. Okay, just a little bit quicker now. That's it, keep pushing the shoulders away from the ears, chest up nice and high. Always keep your eye line nice and high as well, at your eye line. Okay, take your arms up, breathe, and we're going out. One more time. And breathe, good, and one more time. And out, lovely. Okay, as we do this, we're just going to talk about the arms. They're going through a first position, a fifth position here, a second position out to the side, down to bra bar. I will be firing some ballet terminology throughout this workout. Okay, so first position's here, opposite the belly button, not too high. Palms are nice and turned away from you. Okay, lift the arms up. Keep that nice softness in the elbows. We're creating a fifth position here like you're holding a big beach ball. Let the beach ball go. The arms continue with their curve and they come to second here. Elbows always slightly higher than the wrist in this position. Pushing the shoulders down, thinking about engaging the back as well. And we're softening them down into what's called bra bar. Lovely. Let's just do that one more time. So, to first position. Up to fifth, nice. Out to second, and down to bra bar. Lovely, good job. Okay, take the feet wide for me. We are just gonna extend the arms. We're gonna get the legs moving arms. We're gonna reach down, nice and gentle here. Okay, twisting the body, keeping a nice straight back. We're just warming up the legs, warming up the spine a little bit. Okay, we're reaching for the ankle. We're not trying to touch the floor necessarily. Just a few more of these. Keep that spine nice and straight. Suck that belly button in. Lovely, soft arms. Last one. Good job. Bring the feet in now. We're going for some squats. Okay, we're going to reach the arms forwards, push the hips back and down. We're just warming up the glutes. And we're going to extend wide, okay? Try not to pop the chest out. Just extend as wide as you can sideways. Good. While you do this, I want you to think about feeling all your lats here, behind your shoulder blades. We're going to engage those ones. We have to think about this a lot in ballet, okay? And this is what's going to help us with our port de bras, our carriage of the arms. Okay, strengthening up the back. Lovely. Give me a few more. Hips down and back. Squeeze those glutes. We're just getting them fired up. That's all we're doing. Give me two more. Lovely job. Last one. Good, nice. Take the arms high now. Okay, I just want you to soften your knees. We're going to relax everything forward. So bend your knees as much as you want. Okay, we're swinging forwards and we're coming up. You're loosening the head when you do this. Swing forwards with me. And every single time we do this, there's a little bit of a rebound in your legs there. So you're bending, they're straightening slightly when you get down there. They're coming up. And the more comfortable you get with that, the more relaxed you can make it, okay? Just moving the body. Excellent. Okay, take the arms out. Just going to twist to the side. One way, twist the other way. Good job. When you do this, try and keep your hips facing the front. Belly button is sucked in towards the spine to protect our back, to protect our spine, okay? We're just doing this gently. We're not forcing anything. It's just as far as feels comfortable for you. Last time. Lovely. Bring the arms up. Let's circle them back. So take one arm, Lovely. Next arm. Good job. One more time. Getting the arms, getting the shoulders warm. Lovely. Take it forwards now, okay? So forwards with the right arm. Lovely. And with the left. Excellent. Let's do that one more time. Notice how I'm coming back to a fifth position every time. So elbows are soft here. Palms are faced away. Lovely. Good job. Just open it wide. Okay. Place your hands on your hips. We're just going to get those ankles moving a little bit more. I want you to think every time you stretch the foot forward, we're going through the feet. So we want to hit this position